What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Toshi today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Okay, let's get into it. Hold on here. Let me fix this. Get the right angle. I don't know what is it. Is it more zoomed in? I feel like did my head get bigger? What? I don't understand. I feel like it used to be like this, like I'd be back here, but maybe it's because I'm leaned up. I don't know. I can't do analysis from back here, man. Anyways, let's let's get into this. Okay, here we are on the 21st of April right now, sitting at about 1,230,335 right now, pumping 7.4% on the day, looking to engulf yesterday's negative 10% drop there. That's not a bad thing here, guys. You are still in this bull flag. I think that it is a bull flag, a little bit less tight than some of the bull flags we've seen, but still a bull flag nonetheless. Flag pole, flag, bull flag, right? You're in it right now and potentially looking to break out of it. If you can get above yesterday's highs, I think that you would be looking to break out of this thing. If we can get above like 3038, that would be very definitive in that 3037 even. If this is a bull flag, and I assume it is a bull flag, from a low to a high to the flagpole, if we're performing as such and respecting the breakout move, that would take you all the way up to about 306. You're at 30335 right now, so that's not quite a 100% move, but pretty close. That's not bad at all. Taking you right into this area where you found support before, right? From a daily closing basis right here, you found support right in this area. Here on a closing basis, wicked a little bit around that area, found some support there. And then I think if we take this from an overall high to low, that's right between your 382 and 0.5, isn't it? Yeah, right there in between your 382 and 0.5. So little known fact here. So first off, let me just say, measure move from the bull flag taking you here. I have no problem with that. That makes a lot of sense to me. That's basically your next area where I would expect you to find resistance. Not here, right here. This is more significant in my opinion. I mean, maybe you stop here. Maybe your bull flag is at a lesser breakout move than it should be, and you find some resistance at a prior area of support on a wicking basis, prior areas of resistance here, maybe. But I don't think that you stop at 305 personally. I don't think that you do. You have reasons for it, sure, but I don't think they're good enough reasons. But what isn't common is from a high to a low on the fibs. We take out this white line so there's less noise. It's not common to stop right in the middle here. Actually, maybe we should leave the white line. I'll just take this. It's very uncommon to stop right here, okay? Oftentimes with the 382, you will go just above it, kind of like this. You'll wick just above it and then close below it. Someday, literally like this would be the expectation. So maybe in that sense, 0.00055 is a possibility to stop at. Go just above the 382 and then close below it. That's a very common outcome to do. Then you come down to the 236, bounce from there, and then you continue to grow. Sometimes, and it's less common, but sometimes you tear through the 382 and you go all the way up to your 0.5, where you then consolidate around or in between the 0.5 and the 382 or around the 382, whatever it is. Sometimes that happens, but neither of those things say you go into the middle of the 382 and the 0.5 and then you come down, right? That doesn't happen as often. It does happen. I'm not saying I've never seen it happen before. I've actually seen it happen plenty of times. It's just not the expectation. So what I'm getting at here is that while this area makes sense from a measure move perspective, it makes less sense from a fib perspective. So I think it is important that we consider targets maybe at about 3055 to maybe 3068 rather than this area here. And knowing Toshi, it's a little bit squirrely. It likes to wick through things, right? Areas of resistance that it should be finding. I think that we do go up to this 0.5 area, but who knows? Maybe we do find resistance at 305. After all, we are finding resistance here at the 236, right? Literally consolidating right below the 236, wicking above it a good bit. This also is not common behavior, to be completely fair. So maybe in a series of uncommon behavior, you do just wick up really high above the 382 and then close below it. I don't know, something like that. Just to put it on notice here, if you do consolidate around the 382, if we consolidate in this area or just below the 382, whatever, and we don't interact with the 236 as support, we don't come back down and find it as support, you're likely to not just move up to your golden ratio, but even go through the golden ratio. So that would be a really nice thing to see. However, if we do find resistance at the 382, we come up, we wick, we close below it, and then we come back down to the 236. This is also a very common maneuver when working your way all the way up to the golden ratio. Okay, so that can happen as well. But if you want to break through the golden ratio, not on this next attempt, but on the following attempt, you might want to see some consolidation like this, right? Something like that. So measure move accounts for that. Fibs account for any deviations outside of that, both to the upside and to the downside. Daily RSI accounts for more bullish behavior. That's for damn sure. Getting out of the oversold zone here, right? Had some bullish divergence at the lows, higher lows here, lower lows there. That's some intense bullish divergence that you had right there. And now you're finding support on the RSI, an area that you found resistance before back here, and support back here. This is significant. You have a bull flag of your own in the RSI, although I don't think this measure move would translate. I mean, maybe it does. Let's see. What would that be? That'd be nuts, man. If it translates, that would be so crazy. 92. I mean, you've seen it before. I thought that would take you above 100, but yeah, right there, 92. You can't go above 100. That's why I was like, I don't think it translates. But man, it could happen. And I mean, the last time that you saw those kind of readings, you had a very immaculate move up, did you not? I mean, it was phenomenal. So we'll see how it goes. But I definitely do think one way or another, bull flag on the RSI or not, I think that you are in a position where you're postured to go to the overbought zone, see some stronger readings. Whenever you stay above the 60 like this, when you stay above the 60, you're not just consolidating below it. You get above the 60 and you're getting overbought. This is where real bullish moves happen. If you had fun on this move here over the past, like a week ago from a low, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, took about a week to move up 114%. If you had fun with that, this next move will likely blow that out of the water. I think that we will see, again, likely I'm expecting that we will see a larger move than what the bull flag is calling for. So something at about 3068 and maybe even beyond that. Who's to say? It's not common. It's very uncommon. We talked about some uncommon things, though, to consolidate below the 236 and then run all the way up to the golden ratio. That's not a common thing to do, but maybe you do that. I mean, it could happen. But I think anything from 3068 to 3051 should be considered, specifically that 306 to 306 to 3068. That's what I'm thinking personally. That's the expectation of this next move, which I think we will achieve by the end of April. Whenever it comes to the move by the end of June, I think we will see new all-time highs. And this move overall on a weekly basis, multi-month basis here, will likely take you up to at least the bare minimum, the 1272. The 1272 is all the way up here. That's about a 12x, 13x move from here. It's a phenomenal endeavor, and that's your minimum target. Minimum at a minute. I think I say that every time for Toshi because it blows me away, man. 13x is the minimum of your new all-time high expectations. And this thing being a meme coin, this is very attainable, very achievable growth and market caps that you can see for this kind of reading here. The thing is, that's your minimum target. You could go higher than that. You could see 2063. You could see something on the lines of a 20x, 18x, 19x. It's very common with the 1-4-1-4 to go just above it. So maybe a 20x is indeed what we're in store for, 20x, 21x, and potentially, Toshi, you make a move all the way up to 1 cent itself. Now, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Whenever it comes to meme coins, those psychological areas of resistance, they can be helpful. They really can be, but oftentimes I find them as distractions, right? Like last cycle with Dogecoin, Doge is going to go to $1. It didn't go to $1. It didn't even actually get close, right? It went to 79 cents, 73 cents, depending on the exchanges that you're looking at. It becomes a meme in itself, and a meme within a meme is not normally a good thing, right? That kind of hype. I mean, it's good. It's good to know that that's not where the price will be, and just forward thinking. All I'm saying is, being that this is a meme token, and there's not a whole lot of stuff going in it from a fundamental point of view, the only thing people are going to have once we get up here, the only fundamental value that you're going to have is, it's going to go to 1 cent. Toshi's going to break 1 cent. Let's go. And I can imagine that by the end of June, by the end of May, that's going to be something that you're going to see on X.com. You might even see it on my channel if I get bullish enough. But at this moment, I feel like a 31X from here, a overall 52x, that's a tall order, man. That's a tall order. And I could see more often or more likely what's going to happen. What generally happens with meme coins is you have this idea of a price area because you have nothing else really. It's just, and I'm not trying to talk smack. It's a meme coin. You get into meme coins for this reason. There's no fundamental values. It's no BS. It's simple. It's just a meme. You like it. You don't like it. Other people like it. They don't like it. You make money or you lose money. It's a meme coin. That's the whole purpose of it. Okay. And whenever meme coins get close to these psychological areas, they have more of a purpose and it attracts more people. But whenever you attract more people, oftentimes it's pump people that you're attracting, which is shaky hands, very weak hands, paper hands people. If they're chasing the pump and there is no pump, it starts to dump, they're going to sell, they're going to panic, they're going to get out really quickly. So my thoughts are the pump chasers tend to be exit liquidity. So what I'm trying to say in a very long format is I think we'll stop at like 0.007, 0072, 0063, maybe even 0045, right? Something in this area here. This is the expectation by the end of June. And I'm expecting that only because thinking forward here, I'm imagining right now that there's going to be a lot of people in the crypto community saying Toshi's going to hit 1 cent, it's going to break 1 cent, and inevitably it will. It's going to, inevitably. Don't get me wrong, it will. Hell, man, Toshi, let's see, how much could it really, it could break $1, couldn't it? Yeah, it could break $1. Like, it literally could. It could break $2 if it really wanted to. That's a topic for another video, but don't get me wrong, I'm not bearish on it or limited just because I think that it can't break 1 cent by the end of June. By the end of this cycle, I think that you could see a multi-100x or more, right? Oh wait, maybe not $1. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I did that math so wrong, you guys. No, you can't go to $1. My bad. No, I thought that was like a 300x. So I'm like, I could see Toshi doing a 300x. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I could. 300x is actually here. So no, not $1. My bad. 10 cents. I've done this before, I think. 10 cents. I was like, man, $1? Really? You're not even at a cent right now. I think I did my math wrong, and I did do my math wrong. But I'm just saying, even if I think it can go to 12 cents, 10 cents, trust me, I have no problem calling for it to go above 1 cent. It's just by the end of June, I have a hard time seeing that. So before I say more things that I improperly do math on, I think I'm going to end the video there. I want to look at the ribbons real quick. Where are we at here? Oh, no, that's not the ribbons. There you go, ribbons. Log here. Do it on a daily basis. Looking good, right? Oh, yes, I remember. The 4 hours looking good as well. Yes, okay, cool. We don't normally use the 4 hour, but on something like this where you don't really have a whole lot of history, it might make sense. Yeah, we're just waiting on you to get above 3039, man. You get above there on a daily closing basis, and we're moving higher up to that 306 area is my expectation. So I got nothing else for you guys. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, and good job on today's pump. I think that it does persist higher. I think that you will continue moving higher. And we're expecting these target areas at around 306 by the end of this month, which is 9 days away. Take care. Bye-bye. See you on the next one.